Where you are today is a good reminder of where you came from, but more important, where you can take someone else tomorrow. Remember, success is a journey. It never stops just because you achieve a certain level, a certain title, or even a certain credential. Look, when you are in a leadership position, keep in mind that everyone is looking at you. I've mentored thousands of people to personal and professional success, and I've discovered that if you want to make a difference in this world, you must share your knowledge and your experience with someone else. Just like this book that I have right here within my hand, Built to Serve by Evan Carmichael. Look, we are all built to serve other human beings. When you are not serving, you feel like there is something missing in your life and you will feel alone. Do you feel that way? I know I do. And look, if you feel that way, then here's my recommendation. Find a way to serve someone and see how that makes you feel. I guarantee that it'll change the way that you feel and the way that you approach everyday business and life. So let me share a quick story with you. Okay. Now, I've served in the military for 24 years, and I will never, and I mean never, forget the worst leader that I ever had. I went to this senior leader one day and I was seeking advice. And you know what? You will never guess what this individual said to me. So I walked into his office and I asked my question. Okay, because I was seeking advice. I was struggling one day. I was like, you know what? Let me go ask him, because he's the senior leader within our organization, and I think that he would have the best advice. Well, you'll never guess what he said. He looked me straight in the face and he said, "It's not my job to teach you. Now get out of my office." Wow, wait a second. That's not the senior leader that I looked up to. That's not the senior leader that I know worked his way through the years to get into the position that he was in. That's not a senior leader. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? Okay, that I looked up to enough to seek his expert advice to tell me that it wasn't his job and to get out of his office. Well, needless to say, I lost all respect for him and found it a challenge to believe in him or even want to do anything that he ever asked me to do again. It was crazy. Like every time, I'll give you an example. We was out and about one day and he wanted to take pictures. Well, I didn't want him to take a picture of me. I moved away and I said, "Excuse me, but I don't want you to take any pictures of me." I had literally lost that level of respect for him to the point to where I didn't even want him to take pictures of me. Didn't want to talk to him, didn't want anything to do with this person because I had lost all respect. Now, don't get me wrong, I did not want to get in trouble, because in the military, yes, you can get in trouble for disrespect, insubordination, and those sorts of things. Okay, but I guarantee you that from that point on, I did just enough to barely get the job done and do what it was so that I didn't get in trouble. Okay, and I didn't get in trouble. I accomplished everything that I was asked to do, but I did not want to go above and beyond and achieve greatness like I know that I'm capable of doing, all because of this senior military leader that said it was not his job to teach me. It's not his job to coach me, to train me, to mentor me. All right. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, gosh, Terry, he's a senior leader and he has bigger things on his mind. Okay, I understand that he has bigger things on his mind. And I also know what you're thinking. Well, I could have asked somebody else. That's also true. I could have asked somebody else. But I put my faith and my trust in this senior leader that he knew what it was that I was seeking. Okay? I also know what you're thinking. You could have done some research and found your own answer. Well, that's true. The reality of it is that all of that is true. Okay? But unfortunately, here's the thing. Throughout my military career, I have seen some leaders over the years that work their way to a senior leadership position within organizations and think, that's it. My job is done. I can just sit in my office, put my feet on my desk, collect a paycheck, and wait it out until retirement. Believe it or not, there's leaders that do that kind of stuff. Not only within the military. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing the military. I've seen some absolutely amazing, great leaders throughout my entire military career. Unfortunately, this was just one bad example. Now that I am a civilian, I've seen some great leadership as well too. Okay, so there's many great examples of leaders that are out there. There's also some bad examples. So once again, back to this, what I just said. If you are a senior leader and you are just sitting in your office thinking that I've made it, I can just put my feet on my desk, collect a paycheck, and wait it out until retirement, I can tell you right now, that is the wrong answer. Remember, no matter where you are, there you are, and all eyes are on you, especially as a senior leader. Okay, especially as a senior leader. You are always on display. What you say and what you do can have an everlasting influence and impact on anyone. Okay, so if you want to change the world, then be the change, and others will emulate. So often I hear so many people complain about, oh, well, if we could only have this, well, if we could only do that, well, if this, well, if that. You know what? Stop complaining. Be the change that you want and go out there and make it happen. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. In the description below this video, I want you to click the link. I want you to click on that link and I want you to go get my book, How to Be a Mentor, right now, so that you can discover exactly what it takes to begin changing not only your life, but the lives of anyone, simply by following the 6 easy to implement steps that I discuss within this book. All right, so thank you for watching. Click that link in the description below and go get my book, How to Be a Mentor, right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.